So today we will learn the type of sentences, that is simple sentence, compound sentence and complex sentence. So first we learn simple sentence. In simple sentence you can see only one independent clause. Okay, there is no dependent clause in simple sentence. Okay, only one independent clause, like I can speak English. Okay, let me write it down in the chat box. Simple sentence. And in simple sentence you can see only one independent clause. Okay, and the example is, suppose I can speak English. This is an a simple sentence. Okay? You can't see any kind of conjunction or any conjunction or any and, but, or this type of things you can't see, or any coordinator. Okay? You can't find here in simple sentence. Here you can see only one subject and one verb. Okay? But in compound sentence, if I talk about compound, sentence, you can see one independent clause. You can see more than one independent clause. Okay, there is no dependent clause, independent clause. So in compound sentence, you can get some conjunctions or coordinator here to combine two or more independent clauses. Okay, so we need some conjunction or coordinator to combine it, like and, but, or, if. These are the connectors or the conjunctions which combine two independent clauses. Okay, so let me write down the conjunctions that we use in compound sentences. Okay, that is for, and, nor, but, or, and, yet. Okay, and so. So these are the conjunctions that we use in compound sentences. Okay. So there is a trick to remember these conjunctions. It is called pan voice. Okay. So in this way you can remember that is called pan. F for for, A for and, N for nor, B for but, O for or, Y for yet, and S for so. So these are the conjunctions we should use in compound sentences, because in compound sentences there are more than one independent clauses. So we need something, right? We need something to combine this. So these are the conjunctions. No, sorry, um, these are the coordinator. Next is your complex sentence. Okay, let me give one example of compound sentence. That is, I want to go to work, but I am tired. This is the example of a compound sentence. Here you can see two independent clauses. One is I want to go to work, and the next one is I am tired. Okay, and these two independent clauses are joined by this conjunction that is called but. Okay. Let's talk about complex sentence. complex sentence. Here you can see one independent clause plus one dependent clause. Dependent clause. It is not necessary that you can find only one independent clause here, but it is mandatory to use one dependent clause in complex sentence. Okay, it is necessary. If there is no dependent clause, then it means it is a compound sentence. But if you see there is a dependent clause, then this must be a complex sentence. Okay. Here also you need a conjunction or coordinator to combine these sentences. But here the conjunctions are different. Here you can use as, unless, if, although,
Ma'am, you're
then.
referring to the sentence that you have kept in the chat box. I want to go to work, but I'm tired.
Sorry, I could not get you. What did you say?
Which sentence that you're referring to? The sentence that you have kept in the chat box just now? I want to go to work, but I'm tired.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. This is a complex compound sentence.
Compound. Okay. Is it possible you can explain that again? Since I just joined, I have zero idea about it.
Okay, sure. Why not?
So this session is about how to create a statement.
No, this sentence is about, the session is about English grammar, and today I'm talking about the sentences, type of sentences.
Okay.
So I want to go work, but I am tired. This is a compound sentence. Okay? This is not simple sentence because as we know that in compound sentence, there are more than one independent clause. Okay. So here you can see two independent clause. First one is I want to go to work, and the second one is I am tired. These two are independent clause because as we know that in the independent clause there should be a verb and a subject. Okay? So here you can see two independent clause and there is a conjunction. The conjunction is but, and these two independent clauses are joined by a conjunction. Okay? And in this sentence, in this example, we can see the conjunction is but. So I hope
Which
you
is
got it.
which is combining those two complex sentence that you're saying. The independent clause.
Yeah, not complex sentence. These two are combined with a conjunction that is but, and these two are
Huh.
independent clause.
These two. The first one is I want to go to work, and the other one I'm tired. And the
Yeah, yeah.
conjunction here uses but.
But yes, right, right.
Okay.
So this is the example of a compound sentence. But in
Yeah, perfect.
complex sentence, it is necessary to have a dependent clause. But in compound sentence, the difference is this. Okay, in compound sentence, there is no dependent clause, and in complex sentence, there is a dependent clause. This is the difference. Okay? And the
Okay. Is it possible if you
conjunctions.
can paste it in to just for an example? How does that looks?
Yeah, yeah, sure, sure. I will give the example. Okay. Okay.
But the
So
conjunction stays the same there as well. But
no, 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 no. In complex sentences, the conjunctions are as, unless. Oh, okay, I am going to write it down. Okay.
yeah, ma'am.
So let me give one example of it. That is complex sentence. Although although he was wealthy, still he was unhappy. Okay. So in this sentence, you can see there is a dependent clause. Okay, that is, although he was wealthy, still he was unhappy. Why he was unhappy? Still means though he was wealthy, still he was unhappy. Okay, so you can see there are two clauses. One is he was wealthy, and the another is he was unhappy. And these two sentences or clauses are combined by a conjunction that is although. Okay. Okay. Now tell me what kind of clause it is. Dependent or independent? Wherever you go, you can always find beauty. If I break the sentence into two parts, then what do I get? I get two parts. First part is your wherever you go, and the second part I get that is you can always find beauty, right? This is the second part. So wherever you go is the dependent clause. If I say only this thing, wherever you go, and I stop, then can you understand anything from it? You can't understand, right? So you need to help I need to take the help of a dependent clause, sorry, main clause or independent clause here. If I want to convey my message, what I want to tell you. Okay. So then I say that you can always find beauty. So when I say this thing, this main clause, then you can understand it. Okay, you are trying to say this. Okay, I got it now. If I only say this thing wherever you go, no one can understand. Okay, so if you see the incompleteness in a sentence, then you understand that yeah, this is a complex sentence, not compound sentence. If I say, okay, let me give
Compound
you.
one, compound one are usually giving us the meaning. A particular,
uh,
uh, I mean, it is making sense to the one who is
Independent
writing.
clauses are there, right? Independent clauses are there, but you don't find any incompleteness there. Means you don't get any dependent clauses. I am
Yeah, yeah.
sitting and he is sleeping.